Hi, this is Gene Monterastelli, the editor of tappingqa.com, and welcome to day 22 of our 30-day tapping challenge. Today we're going to do a little tapping around, worrying about what happens when we tap. Before we do that, I want you to think of someone in your life right now who's having a hard time, and just pull them into the center of your heart. Take a nice big deep breath. And as we tap, we're just going to extend the intention that some healing, some love, some care transmits to them as well. Now, as we tap, we're going to move from tapping point to tapping point. You can mirror me and tap along with me, or tap in the order that makes the most sense for you. I'm going to begin by tapping on the side of the hand, taking a nice big deep breath. And just move from point to point, repeating after me. I know I have a lot of issues. I know there's a lot of things that I need to tap for. And it's not because there's anything particularly wrong with me, but I just happen to be human. Which means we have lots of things that can be healed. Which means we have lots of things that can be transformed. I'm really glad I have a tool like tapping that will help me to navigate this in big and small ways. That will help me to transform the things that I am stuck in. That will help me move through the issues that need to be healed. At the exact same time, I recognize the fact that when I start tapping, I'm going to uncover things that are underneath the surface. I'm going to bump into issues that aren't primarily in my focus at this moment. And I'm worried that I'm going to open a floodgate. That every issue that is underneath is going to come pouring out. And it is good that I am thoughtful. It is good that I am deliberate when I am tapping. But I also recognize the fact it is possible for me to do work in a way that is safe, in a way that is healthy. I can tap with purpose. I can move forward in a healthy way without being consumed and overwhelmed. I give myself permission to trust this process as all of this unfolds in big and small ways. Nice deep breath. Now, I hope you found this useful, and if you're in a circumstance where you really are worried that you have lots of issues that are going to come bubbling up that you can't manage on your own, definitely reach out to a trained practitioner so that you're tapping in a safe, healthy way. It is great that we can tap on our own, but it's just important that we do it in a way that is safe and healthy for us in the short, medium, and long term. So if you need some help, don't be afraid to reach out to find someone to help you do exactly that. I hope you found this tapping useful. If you'd like more tapping and resources like this, I'd encourage you to check out the Tapping Q&A podcast. Every single week we produce a new episode. There are interviews, there's tap-alongs just like this. There's instruction on how you can get the most out of your tapping. There are over 420 episodes just waiting for you. Just search for Tapping Q&A podcast. Also, follow us on Instagram. Every few days we share another useful tool that you can tap along with or tap along to. Finally, if you haven't done so, click that link below. Subscribe to these videos so you don't miss any in the future. And if you know someone who could use something like this, be our ambassador, pass it along. There are lots of people who could use this who aren't going to find it unless you share it with them. It would mean the world to me if you did that. Thanks for spending a little time with me today, and I look forward for you joining me tomorrow for day 23 of our 30-day challenge.